guys, so this is like, I guess, the first time you ever seen my face. I am not having a good day today, and so I was like, I think I'm the only person that thinks this. Like, in order to feel better, you gotta do better. In order to do better, you gotta look better. So if I have like any exams, or I'm feeling bad, or I'm going out somewhere I know I might see somebody I don't like, I will do my makeup and get dressed while I have this off shoulder. Let's see if I can show you. It's like off shoulder, frilly dress. Well, this is a top. So I just wanted to do it. Basically, get ready with me while I talk about life and stuff I got planned for the channel. Basically, I can't share this during the videos. I put in my descriptions, but I know a lot of guys do not. A lot of you guys don't look at my descriptions. So let's get started. And I'm a college student, and I'm broke, so I don't have time for a cute little makeup bag. I have a freezer bag full of like 8 supplies. I don't do my makeup heavy. I just have like little spots. My skin's breaking out because I've been having a real bad week. Real bad week. But I feel like I should be open with you guys. So, I need to damp this. It's so weird not doing an ASMR video that I'm just like openly doing. But I know a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, one person requested to see like me doing my makeup. So I was like, the best idea is just to do like a get ready with me. And guess where I'm going? Nowhere. I'm going to sit in my house, bored out of my mind, and just look pretty. I'm not even like a Snapchat person, not a Snapchat girl, not Instagram. Like, you're not going to see any pictures of me. I just want to feel pretty, you know? I feel like I live in such a small town where I don't get to go anywhere and I don't get to do anything really without going an hour out of my way to go do something. So I'm just like, when am I going to be able to get pretty? I'm a college student. All I really do is study. All I do is study, sleep, stress about studying. All I do is stress. So I'm officially out of school for the summer, so I get to have the opportunity to do my makeup every day and dress the way I want to dress and go out if I want to. But the struggle of being broke. But I guess we're going to talk about my days. I've never done one of these, so I don't know exactly what to talk about. Well, I guess I'll talk about my channel first. What I have coming up for it. So, I'm so disappointed in myself. I broke my foundation glass. It is shattered in my white purse. I'm trying to think of the name of that meme. I spilled lipstick in your Valentino bag. Love that meme. I'm see if I can find it. I'm trying to put it in somewhere. I love that meme. It's so funny to me. But I broke it, and I had to get it replaced. Thank God. It was like a $10 bag because I would have been heartbroken if it was like a Valentino bag, right? So I've been wanting to get a little bit more involved in my channel. I've had a lot of things happen this week that prevented me from, one, I hit 1,000 subscribers. Sorry about that. My mind's like all over the place. And I have something very special planned. I was going to do it this week, but I have my 1,000 subscribers, all that, and I want to do a mukbang for next week. And can you guys leave a suggestion for what I should eat? Because I really want to eat. I want to do my favorite junk food hauls, and then I want to do my weirdest combinations food, because I'm from the South and we eat really weird shit. Censor that out. We eat really weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I think people would like to see what we Southern people consider food or we consider weird. So I want to do that, possibly. And I think that's it. And I want to incorporate more videos where I'm just kind of like talking to you guys and doing, like, I don't know, boyfriend tags. I have a boyfriend I've been together with for 6 years, and I love that man. I love that man to death. Love that man. So I just want to, like, show you guys some more of the real me, because you really just get like this much of me. So I don't know. Maybe you want to see the full me. Regardless, if you don't, you're getting it. So that's just how it is. Okay. But if you guys have any suggestions for what you want me to be doing, or what you think I should be doing, or anything like that, sorry, I always get distracted by my hair. And leave a comment down below, or inbox me, message me. I respond to anybody. I love my subscribers. I love you guys. Anytime you comment, I will like it. I will respond. Anybody that takes the time out to, like, talk to me about my channel, like, you don't have to sit there and watch it, but you do, and you leave a comment, I appreciate that. Like, so much. I don't know how to tell you guys how much I appreciate it. And I know I'm only at like 1,000 subscribers. I'm sorry, there's a window. And you see people like walking by all the time, so I'm just like, don't look in this window, you creep. But thank you guys, basically, for reaching 1,000, because that was a lot for me. Haven't even done my makeup. Alright, so open this bad boy up, and there's stains on top, so that's the part I would be using. I'm not a big foundation girl, because my skin breaks out like all the time randomly, because I'm a fat ass and I love me some chocolate and chicken, and that's like fried chicken, and that's so bad for your skin. Can't fix it. Be happy with it. Okay, I just like to get around my mouth and some dark areas. Now I hope I'm not the only one where my lips are two-toned. Like, you can see, my top lip is like black and my bottom lip is like bright pink. And I hope I'm not the only one who has that, you know? Because I used to be so ashamed of it when I was younger. I'm just like, I would ask my mom all the time, like, why are my lips two different colors? And people are like, you smoke, you know, the devil's lettuce. And I'm like, no. If that was the point, then, you know, like, my whole entire lips would be black, not just my top one. Like, I'm just up there puffing from the top, you know? I do have some concealer too. But I don't know if that's a thing. If any of you guys have two-tone lips, please let me know. And if so, like, have y'all done anything to correct it? Because I can't get mine better than this, honestly. Okay. I'm done with my foundation. So, very light. Really didn't change anything, just made the darker spots a little lighter. Because I'm all for a natural girl. You know, let's see. Y'all, I live in a house full of girls. 4 girls. And one of them trifling heifers took my MAC palette. And that's the most expensive thing that I own. It's my MAC palette that I bought with my own money on my 21st birthday, because I was like, I need to get makeup more. And I took it, and they don't know they took a piece of me when they take things like that. Now I'm just getting things out, just trying to figure out what the hell I have. Here go my concealer. Okay. I got some falsies that I'll never wear because that's too much effort that Kimmy does not have. Okay. I'm going to conceal under my eyes. If anybody says anything about the way I put on makeup, like, yes, I know I didn't prime, I know, like, whatever you gotta say, I know I'm trash. I just do the best I can because I literally started wearing makeup less than a year ago. Well, about a year ago, I started wearing makeup, and I wore it like 3 times because I'm that person where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing better. I'm gonna start this diet. I'm gonna start this eating regimen. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna start wearing makeup more so I can be prettier. And then it's like 1 week later, SpongeBob style, and right back to sweatpants and Netflix and chilling with myself. And don't know anything about makeup to this day. Forgive me if I'm looking over here. I'm just looking into the camera. Okay. Didn't do anything great. We're gonna keep on moving on. I usually like to do my eyes. Let me see if I can find my sister's palette. Because what are sisters for, right? Okay, I'm back. And thank God my sister is a bigger makeup artist than me because she has this Tarte Pro. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see? Okay. Tell me where that's from, and I will like that comment. I can like the comment and pin it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay. So she has this Tarte. She has like all these pretty colors, and when I wear yellow or I wear like bright colors like this, I like to keep my face neutral toned. If I wear dark, I like to keep my face dark. Because I'm not usually like a summery girl like this. I will wear black today I die. I wear black in the summer, in the winter, in the fall. Black is my spirit color. But we're just going to prime my eyes for a second. Not prime. Conceal. And I think I'm going to use this shimmer. Okay, I'm going to conceal, prime, whatever, my eye. This is old. Make sure you're using like 6-year products. It's only like 1 year, but like it's almost bone dry. Prime my whole eyelid. I don't need any beauty gurus. People in the comments like, you're doing that wrong. Like, I know. I know. I do everything wrong. But what I want to do was tell a story time because I have some tea that needs to be spilled at all times. Not really. I'm not a messy person. I was a dumb kid. And not like bad dumb, but like gullible dumb. All the way to the age of now. I've been like very highly deceived and not know what's going on. I want to tell you guys I don't even have because my sister is on her Mother's Day vacation right now. And she took my MAC palette, my eyeshadow brush. She took basically like 4 of my brushes. I don't have a lot of brushes. She took all of them. But that's my favorite sister, so I can't be mad at her. So I will be using my good old fingers today. I did wash my hands. And I think I'm going to do this color here in Classic. Right there. This palette's pretty. But I will tell you basically about my worst boyfriend ever. This is going to be a little bit of a long one. I'll be surprised if anybody watches this all the way through. But Let me preface this while I'm doing my eyeshadow. Let me go ahead and preface this by saying me and this person are still cool. Like, relatively still cool. Ooh, that is pigmented. Did not expect that pigment. Alright. And that's still, again, just like my base color. Because I have no idea what I'm doing, and my boyfriend really just texted me. Hey. Sorry. This is my base color. I'm going to keep it kind of earthy toned. But anyways, me and this person are still friends to this day. We haven't talked in a minute, but we still talk sometimes. We will like each other's statuses sometimes. But it's not like, you know, like if it's a cute selfie, he won't like it and I won't like any of his selfies. But if it's like a funny meme or something, I'll like it. He'll like it. But it's not like that. But this is why my boyfriend keeps on me. But he was definitely the worst boyfriend I ever had. He is definitely the worst boyfriend I've ever had. Just because of his... Have you guys ever met someone who was just thought they were sent from heaven above to please everybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was cocky. I have no problem with people being cocky, being proud of what you are, proud of what you do. It's perfectly fine. Like, if you know you got a good body, you know you got a good body. You know what I'm saying? Or you know you got a good... You're smart. You know you're smart. But this man thought, like, he was the smartest, richest, most handsome person in the world. And I'm telling you, he really was. If I could add a picture, I would, but I'm not. I'm not going to expose him like that. Me and him have had like a really, really bad past, like a troubled past with each other. You guys should get what I'm saying from all this stuff. And I'm going in with that shimmery color at the top, right here. But he was cocky, and that was not attractive to me. That was like my one thing. I'm such a nice person, but if you are a cocky person, I can't be friends with you. Like, you can be abusive, you can be mean, you can be like the worst person in the world. But when you're cocky, that's when I'm over it. I just have a thing about being humble, and because, like, I shouldn't have explained myself why I hate it so much, but this one particular incident, my cousin, who is a ride or die cousin, like if I needed her to come to a fight, she will be there already with hands ready. When I'm telling you hands ready, hands are ready. And she texted me and she was like, go look at your Facebook wall. Go check your boyfriend's Facebook wall. Ex-boyfriend. This is my ex-boyfriend, not my current boyfriend. But I was like, oh crap, he got caught cheating. Like, cause if this cousin, if you know what cousin I'm talking about, if this cousin hits you up and tells you to go look at something, it's never good. Never ever good. It's not like he was saying like, hey baby, bought you this, can't wait to see you. No, let me tell you what it was. I went to his Facebook, just a few years ago, like a few years ago. I went to his Facebook and I saw, I'm gonna try to put a picture in like right here. I wish I can pull up the entire thing of what he said. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can. found it. I'm going to put a picture right here if I can. If I can't, I apologize. I'm not the best editor. But it says, people are going to know if they find out, they find out. I mean, it's on Facebook. You can go back in my memories and see it. But it says, my very precious nickname he used to give me, which is, I think he was the first person to give me that nickname, but you'll see it up there. I just want you to know I loved you very much. He was very sweet in the beginning, you know. Here's the part. Here's the part that made me laugh. I can't even finish my makeup right now. I'm sorry, y'all. You are very lucky to have an amazing boyfriend like myself. Yes, he gave himself a compliment about himself. Yes, he did. I mean, I'm smart and handsome and soon to be very rich. And let me tell you, he was not soon to be very rich. He wasn't broke. He sold DVDs, like bootleg DVDs on campus. So he was like the plug. Later found out he was actually the plug, and I was pissed. Anyways, so soon to be very smart, be very rich and very famous, thanks to his hard work and dedication. Having him as a boyfriend is basically like having the entire world in your hands. How lucky are you? Very. Let's take a moment as people. Let's take a moment to bring in and gather what I just read and what you guys just saw and heard from me. Now imagine you go to your Facebook and you see that. What do? Call him up. I call him so fast. I'm such a calm person too, and I immediately got mad. I called him. He picked the phone. I'm like, "Hey, baby," and I was like, "What did you write on my Facebook wall?" And he was like, just want you to remind you of how, like, blessed you are to have me in your life. And I was like, excuse you, I'm blessed to have you in my life after the stuff you've done. I'm blessed to. I'm very blessed. So blessed. So blessed. I'm heavenly blessed. Exactly. But I don't think it's from you. I really don't think it's from you, love. And he just like played it off and was like, I'm a blessing. I know what I got. It is what it is. But he had the audacity to write all of that on my Facebook wall and expected me to be in the comments like, yes, yes, you're so right. I'm a peasant amongst the king. Like, I'm so blessed to have you in my life. Let me STD right now. Like, men are stupid, and we've had so many instances I can tell you about. I'll tell you about another one. We were in high school together. Mind you, I was 15. He was 18. Yes, I know. Like, stranger danger. He's going to jail for pedophilia, but it's whatever. And he came to school. We would met by lockers every day. Cute little high school stuff. We met by the lockers. And he was being so sweet. He's not normally a sweet person, and he was just genuinely being so sweet. Like, I love you. You're the most important thing to me. Holding my hand down to school. Like, he was not an affectionate person at all, unless it was for, y'all know what boys want all the time and what they need to have all the time. That was the only time would ever be affectionate. So he was being so affectionate and being so sweet. And I walked into his class because I had a teacher who was just cool and laid back like that. That's the best that's gonna happen today. Just cool and laid back like that. So I was just like, I'll be late like 2 minutes. It's whatever. I walked into his class, and I got stopped by another friend. I started talking to that friend, and he was just kind of standing still, wobbling. And I looked at him. I was like, "Are you okay? Do you need to like go to the nurse's office?" And you know what this not man boy said? "I'm sorry. I'm just drunk." And like, you guys have no idea how much my heart shattered when he said that, because it's like we had this amazing day. He was a completely different person. No wonder. He's a completely different person. I'll do my eyeliner. I don't do wings. Sorry, because that's complicated. I have to literally use tape for my wings. But he he was drunk the entire day, like all day. One who comes to school drunk. Like, what kind of person in life are you living where you need to get drunk on a Wednesday for school, public school? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got that much stress in your life. And then two, like, he laughed it off like it wasn't anything, and I was so hurt because I'm like, the reality hit of like, is this the person that I want to be doing this with for the rest of my life? Like, the only time we're happy is when this person is drunk, or when this person is on something. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to live that kind of life. So I'm just like thinking all throughout the day. At lunch, he was sitting with me, and I was just like trying to be quiet, trying to process my thoughts. And I did a good line. That's a good line. I don't care what nobody say. That was a good line. And I talked to him about it later on, and he was just like, sorry or whatever. Sorry means absolutely nothing from him because he's told me sorry for everything that he should have said sorry for when it happened. I never did. And I mean, did I overreact? This was like years ago, but I mean, would you not be hurt if some dude, you had a best day with a dude, you found out he was drunk? That's why he was out of character. But it's whatever. He's the worst boyfriend I ever had. We were better friends than we were in a relationship, and he knows the things that he did. And so we're cool now. We're great now. We're cool now. I talked to him maybe like 2 years ago, asked him about why this happened and why this happened, and he gave me some answers. But I want more from him. Of like, it was a really crappy time in my life, but I'm such a happy person. It doesn't like reflect on me too much, so I don't really be bothered by those memories. But a lot of people don't get to say that. A lot of people be like, a lot of people are damaged from things like that. You know, I could tell. You know what? I'm just gonna make this whole thing about him. You guys know my channel update, so if you're sticking to this point, which I think is like 20 something minutes in, you're an OG. I'm sorry. I'm not even done with my makeup because I was really telling the story. But this is some cheap MAC Studio volumizing mascara. I got this as a gift from someone. I don't do my makeup well. I apologize. And I don't do my eyebrows because they're so thick. So I'm just like, forget it. Just give them a good comb. Put some dots of, what's it called? Dots of like eyebrow pencil in there and just pray for the best. But I literally have so many stories of him doing douchey things. And he cheated on me with my best friend, which I'm going to talk about now. I'll make this like 10 minutes. I'll talk about it. He cheated on me with my best friend, sort of. So I had a best friend in high school. We were like best friends, besties for life since middle school to high school. That was my best friend. I let her dumb self pierce my ear. I was dumb, y'all. She wanted to pierce my ear, and I let her, and it got infected. I'll tell that another time. But that's my best friend, though, baby. And me and this person broke up. Me and this ex, I need to give him a name. He's going to be on the channel a lot. Let's call him Nike. Nike, not because of anything involving that person, just Nike because I looked over to my left and saw a Nike shoe. Right? Am I right? And one day we were at like an assembly at school, And she told me she used to talk to Nike. And I was like, oh, like how long ago? Because I'm never a friend that's like, oh, you talk to this person, I'm gonna be mad at you now, because that's whatever. That's the past. Whatever happened in the past is the past. I literally was not with that person anymore. So I was like, it's whatever. And she said this date that I will not give. And I was like, oh, hmm. Give me 1 second. Let me do some quick math in my head. And I did the math. And that was like a week into me and him officially dating. And I was like, oh no, no, baby. Oh no, baby. What is you doing? And I was like, that date is a week. Literally a week into me and him dating. And she was like, oh, they didn't talk, they hooked up. From what she told me, they hooked up. And my world was like spinning. Because I was not over that person during the time. And that person still left scars on me. Not on me, but in my heart and stuff. And then I found out my best friend was talking, had hooked up. And y'all know what I mean by hooked up? Stuff you shouldn't be doing in high school, hooking up. Sorry, I gotta make this ugly face. And I was pissed. So the first thing I did was, because she was my best friend, I dumped her. I dumped her. And I was like, I can't be with you because you hooked up with him. Now, mind you, I told her I was dating a senior during this time. I told her his name. I did not tell her his last name. Because I always get mascara under my eye. But the thing is, me and this person dated for a very long time. So she had all the opportunity in the world to tell me that, like, hey, I hooked up with this person. And if I still like that person, I would just be like, hey, can I talk to this person? Because I'm never, like, if my friend talked to somebody or hooked up with somebody, I would have to ask. And if she said no, it's just no. Like, I'm sorry, I could like you with all my heart. But if my friend says no, then it's a no. It's a no from me, dog. And I don't know why she didn't tell me. We broke up. I did not talk to her. She was like crying, and I was just like, no, I can't be with a friend who does that to me, which is right. I will dump a friend so fast. I will give you so many chances, but after you get through with that one chance, it's over. Get through with those other chances, it's over. I'll never talk to you again a day in my life. So I asked Nike, I said, did you and my best friend hook up? And he was like, yeah. And then he decided to admit that he hooked up with a lot of people while me and him were together. And I was just like, you know what? I'm a dummy. I'm an idiot and I'm a dummy. Because I should have known. Because there were signs that everybody ignores. And that was like my first serious relationship. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give myself a free pass on that because I did not know what red signs were. Red flags. So, red flag number one. He never let me see his phone. And I'm not talking about like, he like snatch it from me sometimes. No. He would come to my house and he would leave his phone in the car or outside. And I'd be like, where's your phone? I want to take a picture. My phone's dead. And he's like, oh, I never have it. One day, he brought the phone over. And I was just like, I've never been in his phone. So I grabbed his phone. And I'm telling you, he football tackled me. And was like, what are you doing? I was like, I just want to see your phone. And we fought for that phone. And not fought, but we like tug of war, pulling the phone. I'm just like, why won't you let me have it? And here's the red flag number two. I like my privacy. There's some things I want to keep between me and myself. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm always a person who can understand other person's perspective. So I'm like, okay, cool. He likes privacy, whatever. No, he didn't like privacy. He liked smashing other girls that he did not want me to see. And I didn't realize that until like legit 2 years ago. A few years ago. And I knew it from the signs of he would never come see me on every weekend. You know, most people, we went to high school together, but we only saw each other. It wasn't like, I'm just, you know what, I'm gonna cut this off because I'm gonna have to make this a whole other video. It's gonna be like a 40-minute video to get ready with me. You know what, I'm gonna leave a timestamp if y'all want to go see my story time. It starts somewhere around here. But we went to school, we saw each other, but it was like really in between classes, so we only see each other for like 15 minutes out the day. Because he had friends and I had friends, so we wouldn't see each other every time we went. He would come see me every weekend. It was kind of like, you know, when you're in love, especially when you're young, you're just like, I want to be in that person, not that way, but just like, you know, spend all your time with that person. And he just didn't want to, so it was weird. And I got so many stories I could tell this person. Gosh. But anyways, and here was red flag number 3. I think I'm on 3. Whatever I'm on. He was very smooth. And that's such a weird thing to me. It's like now I don't trust people who can talk real smooth or are just like very relaxed around people because of that person. He could like, what's that saying? He could sail ice to Eskimo. Yeah, he was that smooth. And it just, he could convince anybody to do anything. He was so charismatic. I hate that now. My boyfriend's charismatic, but like, everybody get a boyfriend that's a little mean. My boyfriend's a little mean to like other people, not me. But he's like, anybody else who really not messing with him or anything, he's just like, I'm cool, I'm gonna stay where I am. But my ex-boyfriend was just like so charismatic and like could talk to anybody, could do anything. I'm just like, I don't trust that now. Where was I? Of course I couldn't do anything with my ex-boyfriend because we broke up. But me and my best friend, I had to dump her because you know you can't have that. So some time went by, maybe a few months, and me and that person talked again because I missed my best friend. And me and her became cool again. I asked her like what happened, how was it, stuff like that. And she was just like, was not worth losing you over, stuff like that. And we made up. That was my best friend. I was going to make up with my best friend. That's just how it is. But then he talked to my cousin after we broke up. Oh, he talked to my cousin, y'all. My cousin. First cousin. No. Second cousin. Talked to my second cousin, but we were the same age. So it was like basically my first cousin. That was my cousin I grew up with. And she told me in passing, just like, I'm dating Nike. Are you okay with it? And I was just like, yeah, no problem. I thought she was playing because she knew like what kind of person he was and why we broke up and everything. So I was just like, yeah, no problem. So somebody walked up to me and was like, are you okay with that? And I was like, okay with what? And she was like, well, that person was like with your cousin dating Nike. And I was like, no. And I like started spiraling. And not because I was still in love with my ex, but because that's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never had a discussion. She never told me she had interest, like even she was speaking to him. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like she should have just did what she wanted to do when she wanted to do it because me and that person broke up. But it was not long after we broke up. You know what I'm saying? It was not long after me and that person broke up. So ever since then, I love, me and that cousin are cool. Like, it's whatever. And that was just a time during our life. I haven't finished my makeup. That was just a time during our life where we were not really that cool. We weren't really that cool from the get-go, but that was still my cousin. Not that we had beef or anything. I'm applying my lips. I only use lip gloss because my lips are two-toned, and I feel like lipstick just doesn't do it well. But this is matte, so we'll see how this goes on. But because my lips are two-toned, the top one looks different than the bottom one. But yeah, I was hurt, but I got over that. And I feel like in order to become a better person, you really just gotta learn to forgive people and learn to let things go. And like, yeah, a lot of stuff what they did was wrong. But you know it's in the past. And I'm a quick person to be like, it was in the past. So I'm not going to be mad at you anymore over it. Like, I'm not going to give you the opportunity to let that take over my heart. I'm not going to let you in that one experience change who I am as a person. At the end of the day, that's just how it is. I'm not going to let anybody take my sunshine. I'm not going to let anybody dull my sparkle. Especially over a person I'm not with anymore. If we have problems, we just have problems, you know? As with my best friend during that time and my cousin, if we had problems between each other, we would have problems. But we have problems because of my ex. I'm not going to be mad at you over that long. It's just like, it's what it is at the end of the day. And if this person having to see it, like, I still love you to this day, best friend, because you know who you are. And cousin, I love you too. You know? We don't talk much, but you still my cousin at the end of the day. And I love you, and that was literally years ago. I don't want nobody to be like, hey, I saw such and such talking about you. You know? And it's already matte. I can't stand matte makeup just because my lips are so dry. But, ooh, I gotta comb out these brows, honey. I've been talking for like 7 minutes. This is probably like a 40-minute video. Where the heck is my spoolie? I can't find my spoolie. Alright, this is the best that you guys are gonna get right now. So, I told you like 4 story times in one. And so, I'm gonna end it here. And if you guys want to hear more story times about that person, about anything I did when I was younger, I was a very gullible child. I can tell childhood stories for years. Honestly, for years. So, leave it down in the comment box below. Expect another ASMR video next week. This is just like a normal tone video. Watch it or don't watch it, you know. I'm putting my makeup up now. It's just like, y'all don't know. There's so much I want to talk about. I'm probably gonna make another video soon because it feels good to talk to you guys. It feels great. It feels good to have somebody to talk to about these things who are non-judgmental and just don't have any preconceived notions about myself. So it's great. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye.